Hello and welcome back. I'm really glad to see you here again. Today's story is about a feeling that many people experience but cannot explain. You are trying your best. You are working hard. You are learning, planning, and pushing yourself every day. But still, something feels wrong inside. You feel lost. Not because you are lazy, not because you are weak, but because your mind cannot clearly see where you are going, even though you are moving. This is one of the most confusing feelings in life, and today we will understand why it happens and how to overcome it. The invisible struggle. There are people who look productive every day. They study, they work, they try to improve themselves, but inside they feel empty. It feels like no matter how much effort they put in, nothing is changing. This creates a silent frustration. You start thinking, why am I not improving? Why do others look more successful? Am I doing something wrong? But the truth is not simple. Feeling lost does not always mean you are failing. Sometimes it means you are in a transition phase between who you were and who you are becoming. And that space in between always feels uncomfortable. The emotional confusion. When a person feels lost, the mind becomes noisy. Thoughts start coming from everywhere. I should be further in life by now. Maybe I'm wasting time. Nothing is working. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is not just stress. This is mental overload caused by lack of clarity. Because when your direction is unclear, even progress doesn't feel like progress. You are moving, but you cannot feel it. And when you cannot feel progress, your mind assumes nothing is changing. Why this happens? There are real reasons behind this feeling. 1. Lack of clear direction. Many people are busy but not focused. They try many things at once. Different goals, different habits, different ideas, but nothing becomes consistent. And without consistency, the brain cannot recognize progress. So it feels like you are stuck, even when you are not. 2. Comparison with others. You look at people around you. Someone seems more successful. Someone seems more confident. Someone seems ahead in life. But you are only seeing their results, not their struggle. And comparison creates pressure that has nothing to do with your real progress. It makes you feel behind, even when you are on your own path. 3. Fast expectations in a slow process. We live in a world where everything feels instant, but real growth is slow. When results don't appear quickly, the mind becomes impatient, and impatience slowly turns into confusion. 4. Constant distraction. Your attention is always being pulled. Social media, short videos, notifications. So your mind never stays focused long enough to feel deep progress. Without focus, clarity disappears. And without clarity, you feel lost. The truth. You need to understand. Feeling lost is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of development. It means you are no longer who you used to be, but you are not yet who you are becoming. And that middle stage always feels uncomfortable. Even successful people went through this phase. The only difference is, they did not stop there. How to get out of this feeling? There's a way out, but it is not complicated. 1. Simplify your life. Stop trying to do everything. Focus on one or two important goals. Clarity always comes from simplicity. 2. Create small daily wins. Don't wait for big results. Focus on small progress. One task completed, 1 hour of focus, one improvement a day. Small wins create direction. 3. Reduce mental noise. Less scrolling, less distraction, more silence. Because clarity is born in quiet moments. 4. Stay consistent in one direction. Do not change your path every week. Stay with one direction long enough for results to appear. Consistency creates identity. 5. Trust the process. You will not feel clear every day, but clarity does not come before action. It comes after consistency. Transformation. If you continue moving with discipline, something will slowly change. One day you will notice your mind feels calmer. One day you will realize you are not as confused as before. One day things will start making sense. Not suddenly, not magically, but gradually. And that is how real clarity is built. If you feel lost right now, do not stop. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are simply in a phase where you are becoming someone new. And every strong person once stood exactly where you are now. So keep going, even when it feels unclear, even when it feels slow, even when it feels like nothing is working. Because one day, everything will make sense, and you will realize you were never lost. You were just becoming.